Well, hello, my creative peeps. It's Craft and Just Because with Chris Cowan. Today we are going to make a gift card holder. We're going to I'm going to be using this Memories and More card kit. And then we're using a sentiment from the Greetings for You. We're using this punch, which I believe is To the Point. And then I also have Real Red Old Olive cardstock, and we're going to go ahead and make that gift card. So first things first, I want to cut all of our pieces. Okay, so I first want to cut a card base, and I'm going to do that out of Old Olive. And I want that card base to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So let's see here, 4 1/4. And then by 5 1/2. Okay. Then I want to cut a piece of Real Red cardstock. And I want it to be, let's see here, 4 3/8 by 3 1/8. Okay. Now I'm going to cut my Memories and More card. I'm going to cut it down to 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Oh, it's only by 4, so hold on. I'm going to do 5 1/4 then. I need to trim off a little bit there. Because what I want, let me bring this in. I want these two to layer together. And then we're going to layer this here. And then I have my Memories and More card that is 4 by 3. Okay, so hold on. I think did I do this right? Oh no, I need to trim this down a little bit. I want it by 4 1/8. So I said 4 3/8. It's 4 1/8. Okay. And then I need to make a little mechanism, and I need it to be 2 by 6. So I'm going to use Real Red cardstock here. I'm going to cut it 2 by 6. Okay. And on that 2 by 6 inch piece, I want to score it at 2 2 1/2 on that 6 inch side. 2 2 1/2. And let's see here. I think that is all of our cutting. Oh, I need to punch. Hold on. I do need to punch a piece of Old Olive. No, well, let's see. Actually, let's punch it out of Real Red. Okay. So I want that. And then I'm also going to punch the end of my long piece that we did some scoring on. So let's go ahead and punch that as well here. Okay, hold on. Did I lose? I want to make sure I didn't lose my sentiment. because I did. Okay, where did I put my sentiment? Oh, there it is. I knew I picked it up and I was like, I don't want to lose it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this through. Maybe I won't. I was going to use this to do a decorative edge on that bottom, but maybe what I need to do is grab, hold on just a second here. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my decorative punch here and use this one and do it on both sides. Let me make sure I'm on the right end. And I wasn't, so I'm glad I checked. This is on the long end. Okay. So there's your decorative edge. And it does not look even. What did I do wrong? I might have to trim that off because that is not even, and I don't know what I did there. I'm just going to trim it off. So now it's a little shorter, but not on purpose. Okay, so first things first, we need to bring in some tear and tape. And then we're also going to need some dimensionals. And we are going to fold and burnish our little piece here. I'm going to go ahead and at the end, I'm going to put a little hole punch right in the middle there and add a little piece of ribbon. And then I'm just going to tie it in a knot. And this will be our little pull mechanism. And then I'm going to fold that in half and dovetail the ends. Okay, so there's that part. And then, hold on just a second. I wanted to see if I wanted to grab some embellishments really quick. Maybe we'll do some of these iridescent. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so first things first. Let's go ahead and glue these two pieces together. Okay, so these just layer right on top of each other. Oh, I forgot, we do need to make one cut. See, it's a good thing. I need to make a cut on this piece here. So I'm going to go, this was 3 inches. I'm going to go about 1.5 inches. Right? No. 1.5 inches, Chris. And we are going to make a mark. I think that's more than 2 inches. I just want to make sure that it's more than 2 inches. It is. Okay, perfect. Because you want it to be a little over 2 inches wide so that your piece can fold in there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add tear and tape. To this part right here in the middle, that little 1/2 inch score line. And then I need it also on this short end here. Okay, so let me flip this over so you guys can see it. So this is our longer end. On the short end, on the inside, we have that piece. And on the outside edge, we have that piece. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take off our sticky strip. Okay. And we are going to we want it against the edge of this, of our little card here. Just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to put this through here. Okay. And then we want to glue. We're going to take that glue off. And we're going to glue it about a little over 1/4 of an inch from the inside there. Okay, so let's, hopefully I did this right. If not, I'll have to try it again. Okay, so I want to center this. Right in the middle of our card. Just like that. Okay. So now when you pull this tab, it'll flip open. So then you could put your gift card or gift there. And see, I kind of wished I didn't trim my piece here because my ribbon is barely visible there. But what we're going to do is we're going to put this up on dimensionals, and I'm going to put one in the corner here. We're not putting any dimensionals on our little mechanism. One in the corner on this side. Just like that. And then we're going to center this down into the center of our card base. Okay. So then I'm going to make sure my ribbon's out, and I want to line that up. Okay. Just like that. And so then you have your mechanism. Okay. Then I'm going to glue down my Real Red punched piece. And then I'm going to use dimensionals, even though it was a sticker, on my sentiment. And then you will be done. And what's cool is I'm going to show you guys a way that I think I want to use it. Okay. And then let's add a couple of these little jewels in the wreath. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I added 5 total. Oh, I like that. And then you have so you could put your gift card right there, okay? Or, this was my idea. I have a little gift for a person that's a little keychain, and I was thinking I could just glue this in, or tape the keychain in, and then have it like that. So it's kind of like a gift card holder, but it's the keychain. What do you think? Just an idea, but nice and easy way to make a fun and gift card. And it was using the Memories and More card kit, or cards, and you don't have to stamp. So thanks for watching, you guys. As always, I always have fun crafting with you. And until next time, my creative peeps, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And remember, stay awesome. Bye-bye.